Jeez, come on boys, welcome back to another video. And today's video is basically predicting, well, it's my predictions for the Premier League 2021 to 2022 season. A lot of you aren't going to like my predictions, but it's my predictions at the end of the day, innit? So, I'm going to predict it, how I think the table will finish. A couple of them I won't do in my head, instead I'll do it in my heart, but it is what it is. I'm not putting money on the line, so I'm alright. But anyway, hopefully we can do better than last year. I think I've got like 81 mistakes kind of thing. Hopefully we can get that down to like 50 this season. So yeah, basically gonna do the draft, not the draft. If you do want to enter the draft, watch the latest video. But gonna do my league table now. I'm telling you now, this league table is gonna be perfect. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with all your friends. It'd be much appreciated. But anyway, let's go on with my predictions. Oh boys, so this year we're actually doing a tier list instead of how I did it last year, because last year just took quite a bit of time to edit and everything. This way is just a bit faster for me, you know what I'm saying? But you still get the kind of gist of it. So, as you can tell here, we've got all the teams down here, from Arsenal to Wolves. And then we got the Champions League places, Europa League, mid-table, lower mid-table, escaping relegation, and relegation. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, for 20th place, this one's going to be difficult this year to predict, but I've got a feeling Norwich are going to go bottom. It's just a thing with Norwich, they come up and then they go straight back down. So I'm going Norwich to finish 20th place, because they tend to come up but then just go straight back down. Next to get relegated, I'm also going to go, do I go Brentford? Oh, it's hard this year to know who's going to get relegated or not. Oof. Yeah, we're going Brentford to finish 19th. I think they'll have actually a better expected season. I think they're just going to get relegated. I think from 16th place to 20th place, not actually Norwich, I think Norwich will fall off a little bit, but from 16th to like 19th place, I think it'll be very close in between the 5 I'm going to put there. There will only be a few points in it. I think it will be a lot better than last year's, because last year's relegation battle was awful. It was done with like 5 games to go, because the 3 bottom teams are shite. But yeah, that is the 2. And then the 3rd teams to get relegated might be quite a shock, but I'm going Southampton. They had an awful end to last season, and if it wasn't for their good start, they would have been relegated easy. I just don't think they're that great. I don't think the team's that great. And I can't see them staying up this season. I feel like this season they're going to be going down. So they are the 3 teams I think are going to get relegated in that order. I think Norwich will finish last, then Brentford, and then Southampton. Obviously guys, if you do have any disagreements with me, put them down in the comments. I always want to hear like what your opinions are, what your views are, so then like I can laugh at you kind of thing. Nah, but just put it down in the comments what you think. Next place, I'm gonna put Watford. I think they'll just scrape it. I think it'll be a matter of like 1 or 2 points, but I think they're just gonna scrape it, and then they're gonna go into 17th, just slip in. They're gonna slip. I feel like what's gonna happen is Southampton and Watford are gonna be on similar points to the last game, but Southampton will lose and Watford will win or something like that, and it will take Watford out of the relegation zone and put relegated and relegate Southampton. Next up in 16th, I'm going for Wolves. I don't think they're gonna have anywhere near a good season. You saw it kind of last season. They was very average really. I just can't see them doing anything this year. I feel like this is the time they're going to start dropping off again. And I feel like next season, if they don't get, because like the loss of Jota and everyone, and they just lost their manager as well, I don't know, I just don't see them having a great season. It could prove me wrong and they could finish like 10th or something, but I think they're going to finish quite low, and they're going to finish around 16th. And then going into the lower mid-table, I think lower mid-table is going to be Newcastle. I think are going to finish 15th. I feel like they normally finish around 15th. I reckon they'll finish again there this season. I can't really see him getting above any other team that's still left on the bottom row. But yeah, I feel like they're finishing 15th. They'll just have a bang out of a season. It'll be like Newcastle over a season, really. Next, I'm going for Brighton. They still haven't signed a striker, which they need, because the amount of goals, like XG, is known as the Brighton team, like expected goals. But they still haven't signed a striker, and I don't think Welbeck's going to be scoring like 20 goals this season. So I think they're going to finish. I think they're going to slip into 14th. It'll probably only be a couple of points between Brighton and Newcastle, but I feel like that will be round about the placings they come. 13th, I'm going for Crystal Palace. I think Vieira's going to come in. He's got a massive hog on him. Everyone knows, so he's gonna be battering his players. You know what I'm saying, boys? He's gonna be domination. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with Patrick Vieira in there. Obviously, Patrick Vieira, Arsenal legend, so I'm going to favour Crystal Palace a little bit. But I feel like Crystal Palace would finish like 13th. All we know is Patrick Vieira has got a fucking schlong on him, though, don't we? We just know he's probably got like this much of a schlong on him. But yeah, I reckon Crystal Palace are finishing 13th. In 12th, I actually think Burnley are going to get 12th. A lot of people are saying Burnley are going to get relegated. They never do get relegated, and I feel like this season they'll actually push on a little bit more and actually finish 12th. Probably be one at 13th, or 15th, 14th, 13th. Yeah, I feel like they're finishing 12th. I feel like they'll actually have a better season than they expect. But yeah, I feel like they're finishing 12th. Now we're moving on to the section of mid-table. I feel like mid-table, 11th are going to finish Everton. I just can't see them having a great year. They kind of got a very good start to the season last year, and then they fell off. And I don't think this season they're going to get that same start, which means they're just not going to be able to fall off that much, but they'll just fall off into like 11th, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like Everton are going to finish 11th. 10th, I think Leeds are going to finish 10th. I don't give a shit what Van der Vaart says about they're going to be in a relegation battle. Last year's season, I thought they were going to be in a relegation battle, but this season, I'm telling you now, they're going to finish about 10th. I like their style of play, because I was questioning it last season and coming into Premier League and that, but they proved me wrong. So, hold my hands up. Fucking hell, hold my hands up. I've got to say, they're going to finish around 10th this season. Next up, in 9th, I think we're going to see West Ham come in 9th. Now that they got European football this season, I feel like they're going to focus on that towards the start of the season, so they're not going to have a great start of the season. And I feel like they get knocked out Europa League like quarterfinals, maybe last 16. But they'll be too far behind in the league to like catch up too much. So I feel like they're going to finish with a decent 9th place. In 8th place, I'm going to have to put Tottenham. I just can't see them having a great year. They're Tottenham, so I don't like them. You can't really see Tottenham on the table, but Tottenham are here. I feel like they're going to come 8th. I just don't think they're going to have a great season. But yeah, not really much more to say about Tottenham. They're shit, aren't they? So we move. And then we got the big 7. Well, there's teams I think are going to finish in the 7th or 7th to 1st. We got Arsenal, Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool, City, United, and Villa. So. Fuck me. Alright, so in 7th I can see Villa. I can see Villa coming 7th. I feel like they're going to have a very good season. They might slip a 6th, but I feel like they're going to finish 7th, get into the European Conference League, I think. Yeah, I reckon they're going to get into that. I feel like the departure of Grealish, but then they've signed Bailey, Ings, Buendia, whatever the fuck his name is. And they signed a decent few players. Apparently James Ward-Prowse is like on the verge, but I don't think he's actually going to go. But I feel like they got a decent enough squad to finish 7th. So now we're getting to the big 6. And if you think I'm going to put Arsenal in the top 4 again this season, you think I'm going to get sucked into the hype, then you're absolutely right. Arsenal are going to come top 4 this season, I'm telling you now. Pepe's going to have a blinder of a season. We're going to have Pepe as a blinder. We're going to have Aubameyang back on the goals. Come on. We're going to come top 4 this season. We're going to come 4th. We're not going to come 3rd like I predicted last season. But this season, we're going to push on that and come 4th. So yeah, I feel like Leicester, well, because I'm doing it, because I'm backing my boys Arsenal with my heart, I'm going to put Leicester into 6th. I probably would put Leicester 5th, but as I'm backing Arsenal, I've got to put them 6th. Then we're going to go for United to miss out on the top 4. I feel like they're predicted to have a very good season, but that's going to be like a detriment, you know what I'm saying? So like, they've got so much pressure on them to perform this season that they're going to do bad, you know what I'm saying? So last season they didn't have much pressure on them, they did quite well, finished 2nd. This season they have pressure on them because everyone's like they should be challenging for the title this season. I feel like that's going to like play with their heads a little bit, they're just going to bottle it. They've also got Champions League as well, so that's another tournament that they've got to be looking at. So I can't see them, well, if I was doing it with my head, I would say Man United 4th, Arsenal about 6th or 7th. But sometimes your heart just got to take it. You got to go with your gut feeling sometimes, and I've got to go with it. So as I said, I think Arsenal are going to come 4th. I feel like Arsenal are going to have a decent season overall. Well, I don't know if Arsenal are going to have a decent. I'm saying this now, but I know we're not going to have a decent season. I know I'm going to see sitting here watching back the video in like, I don't know, 10 months time, we're going to be sitting like 8th in the league, 9th in the league. But I've got to back my boys, you know what I'm saying? Guys, I have to back Arsenal. I can't not back them. So yeah, we're putting Arsenal 4th. Then, 3rd place, this is going to be a complete shock. I'm putting City 3rd. I feel like everyone's expecting them to finish like 1st again. But they won the league last season. So I don't think they had the same motivation as let's say Chelsea or Liverpool. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want you to find out which one I'm putting first yet. But I don't think they're going to have the same motivation as they did last year. I feel like last year as well, they just kind of got in that spell where they started winning and then they just didn't stop. But I don't think they're going to get into that same spell this season. For like a couple of games they're going to slip up on, and that is why they're going to finish 3rd. But I feel like between them, Liverpool and Chelsea, it's going to be very tight. I think this season is going to be actually very exciting for the lower half and the top half, because it's going to be close to whoever wins it and whoever loses it. It's not going to be like last season, because last season you had City at the top and then you had the relegation free, and there was no real fight to see who got champions and who got relegated. So we're going to move on to our final 2 teams, which is Liverpool and Chelsea. And Chelsea, I think, are finishing 1st. We're going for the Chelsea to win it. I feel like the new signing Lukaku is going to be good for him, as he can finish a chance. That is one thing Lukaku can do. He can finish a chance, which Werner, I know Werner is not great at it, but he still is a good player, and I feel like Werner can go up to the wing, and then have Mount as well. I feel like their team, the attacking options in their team, and then the defensive unit is also good. So I feel like they're going to finish 1st this season. They've got that motivation as well to finish champions of England, because they haven't done it in a while. So then, as you know, Liverpool, I feel like are going to finish 2nd. I feel like they're going to have a better season than last season through players not getting injured. However, if they do come injured, I feel like Liverpool and United will swap. That's what I'd say. But what I'm going for is I'm going for that. I feel like Liverpool probably, with Van Dijk and they have that new player, I can't remember his name exactly, but I feel like they're going to have their defence back. Their midfield is going to let them down, that's why they're going to finish 2nd, and obviously their attacking style is good. So that is my final Premier League prediction. We got Southampton, Brentford and Norwich getting relegated. Escaping relegation, we've got Wolves and Watford. Lower mid-table, we've got Burnley, Crystal Palace, Brighton and Newcastle. Mid-table, we've got Tottenham, West Ham, Leeds and Everton. Europa League places, we've got United, Leicester and Villa. Champions League, we've got Liverpool, City and Arsenal. And then Champions, we've got Chelsea. So we're going to do our predictions now for the top assist, top goal scorer and player of the season. So I feel like this season, top assist is going to be Maddison. Yes, I know that might be like a different one, but I feel like Leicester are going to score quite a few goals, and I feel like Maddison will get... actually, nah, because Maddison shoots too much to get too many assists. It's not going to be Maddison. I'm saying Bruno. Bruno Fernandes will get the most assists. With the addition of Sancho, I feel like they're going to score a few more goals, and Bruno will be able to get a few more assists. In terms of top goal scorer, I feel like on the list there is Lukaku, obviously. We have Salah. We have... Oof. I suppose you have to put Bruno. We have to kind of put Bruno in there. We have to put Kane in there. But I'm gonna go for Salah this season to nick it. I feel like last season he just missed out. I feel like it was 2 goals or something to Kane. But I don't think Kane's gonna have a great season this season like he did last because of this transfer saga. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Salah's gonna finish top goal scorer. Bruno's gonna finish top assist, and then player of the season is gonna be. I feel like player of the season is gonna be going to Kante for Chelsea. I feel like he's gonna have a blinder of a season. The heart of Chelsea, like winning the league title. Obviously, if Chelsea win the league title, probably the player from their club's gonna have to win the player of the season. Anyway, guys, that has been my predictions. I know you lot will probably be getting like, I don't know, in your menstrual cycle already because I put Arsenal 4th. But as I said, guys, it's my predictions. Whatever you think in the comments, put it down in the comments. If you think I'm a mug for putting Arsenal 4th, I think I'm a mug myself, but I have to back my boys, as I already said. Put it in the comments. I don't know if you feel like Norwich won't get relegated. Put it in the comments. Whatever you want, guys, put it in the comments. But anyway, that is the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share. And until next time, boys. See you later.